Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at Super EZA Tech Perfect Cell. I personally had been looking forward to this guy getting a Super EZA. I remember back when this guy, well, I wasn't playing the game when this guy first dropped, but he was a fun character because he was really like the first true nuking character, and I just loved getting all the orbs and seeing the massive numbers, and it was just a fun time. So this cell, I think the number one weakness of this character, before we even jump into what he does, but the number one weakness for this character is certainly going to be this, his link set. Revival, Messenger from the Future, Attack of the Clones, and Artificial Life, and Ultimate Life Form. Those four links are, I mean, at least maybe there's like a chance you could potentially get Revival active, but Messenger from the Future, Ultimate Life Form, and Attack of the Clones, I mean, until we actually get like another good cell, that's just utterly impossible to get. So his link set is pretty bad, and I think if you're going to be directly comparing this character to someone like Super EZA Buhan, that's like the one thing I would point out, is at least Buhan has other boos to link with, so he could make use of his like boo links, like Infinite Regeneration or whatever he's got, like Majin, stuff like that. So this tech cell, the build that I went for him, before we even, I should probably take a look at, well, let's go for my build, I guess. I gave him just the classic additional dodge build. He doesn't really need too much crit. I gave him a little bit in the silver skill orb slot. And then I did actually bust out a level 7 defense bronze skill orb that I was saving. I think this character is worth it. So yeah, standard build for him. In terms of what he's doing now, so we have orb changing AGL to tech, and then he's also going to change another random type of key sphere. So it's either going to be what? Int, physical, or STR to rainbow. Receives an additional 2 key per rainbow key sphere, chance of performing a critical hit, and damage reduction rate of 20%. That's just baseline. Launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super. When there is a super class enemy, he gets 20% damage reduction and all enemies attack minus 20%. When there is another extreme class ally attacking in the same turn, he's giving all allies defense plus 40% and chance of performing a crit plus 20%. Important to note that he is also benefiting from his own support, so he's getting the extra defense and the crit chance. For every key sphere obtained, he's getting 50% attack and defense. For every rainbow key sphere obtained, he is getting a 10% chance to crit and damage reduction. And then when he attacks, he gets a multiplicative 200% attack and defensive buff. So if you get just one rainbow key sphere, he's getting, what is that, 50% chance to crit? So let's just say you get like 3 rainbows with this character. He's getting 70% crit. 70% crit and 70% damage reduction. So he should be very, very good. Again, you don't really need to give him a ton of crit, but I give him a little bit just in case. But this cell, I think, is going to be very, very good. You want to make sure you're running him mostly against super class enemies, but he should be good even against extreme class, right? He's not going to get as much damage reduction, but he should still be good enough. We're going to run him on the Tech Buhan team. He is going to be under the 200% leader skill here. And essentially, we're just throwing Cell on the Boo team. The good thing about this Cell is that because he's a Cell character, he is on power absorption, so he will contribute to potentially getting the domain up for Tech Buhan earlier in the fight. We're also going to jump into the standard family Kamehameha Supreme Magnificent Battle stage, because this is, I think, still really the only real like super class enemy stage. I haven't done the new Supreme Magnificent Battle stage that added yet. I got to do that. I'm behind on stages. It's tough for me to keep up, guys. I'm doing my best here. After I record this and after I record the Super EZA Gohan showcase, I'm going to jump in and try and knock out like all the other event stages I have. I'm trying, guys. So we'll jump in here, and Tech Cell, again, he's not going to get like his cell links active, but this should still be a pretty good setup for him. So let's see how Tech Cell does. This is, I believe, he's either the 2nd or 3rd ever Dokkan Fest character, right? Because it was Tech Cell, it was STR Broly was the first one. It might have been Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku 2nd, and then Tech Cell 3rd. I can't remember who was 2nd. It was either Tech Cell or it was that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the AGL one. But this Tech Cell was either the 2nd or 3rd ever Dokkan Fest character. All right, I mean, we could just skip. I mean, this Tech Cell solo doesn't have any animations, so whatever. So he's on the 2nd turn. How do we want to play this? Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get big bad bosses up with him next turn because we have no... these rotations are not spectacular, I guess. So we have the other Tech Buhan in slot 7. Okay, so we'll float off this Tech Buhan because we're going to get one already. Oh, I can just immediately use the active. Yeah, I forgot. Actually, I'm just going to not do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because I just rather not go through this super quick. I'm gonna not get him a ton of orbs because Buhan is just insane. Remember, TEQ Cell is changing a specific type of orb. He's changing AGL types orbs. So I'm gonna start clearing out the non-AGL orbs here, and we can try and set up the field for a good spot for TEQ Cell. Let's just grab this. So he's gonna change AGL to TEQ and then one other type of orb to Rainbow is what he does. Damn, still at 32? That little amount of orbs? Okay, Buhan. Okay, dude. Alright. Relax. Alright, I guess we killed Goten immediately, sure. I guess we could link him up with LR Blue Tanks. That'll probably be what we do. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this domain up for a while. It's just really bad opening rotations. Like if on the next rotation it was just TEQ Buhan instead of Fat Buu, or TEQ Buhan instead of Blue Tanks, we'd be able to get it up turn 2. And remember, TEQ Cell does actually benefit from that domain because he is on power absorption. He's not getting the extra buff from being on Majin Buu Saga, obviously, but that 15% domain buff is actually going to be pretty significant. All right. How many orbs can we get here? Oh, it's 5 rainbows? Okay, what if... okay. I mean, if we... So you know what this is? Do you guys understand what this means? 90% damage reduction is what this is. So, hold on. For every rainbow keysphere obtained, 10% crit and damage reduction. So he's getting 50... If we get 5 rainbows, I mean, it's not... I don't think it's going to be super common, but it's crazy that we got this the very first turn that we had him on rotation. He's getting 50% crit and damage reduction from just this line of his passive. Remember, we're fighting a superclass enemy, so he's getting 20% damage reduction, and then baseline, he's got 20% damage reduction and crit. So he's going to have on this turn 90% crit and 90% damage reduction. Let's target Videl. That's not a very common thing, I don't think. So his link's only Fierce Battle, yeah. Not a very... with Fat Buu, he's got Revival and Kamehameha. Yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. He gets Revival up with him. 5% attack and defense. Okay. So, I mean, he doesn't have the greatest amount of defense here, but if you actually can get TEQ Cell 5 rainbows, he's easily going to be able to go and slot one because he's got... like, once you start talking about 90% damage reduction, I mean... The amount of damage bosses would need to do in order to kill like your character with 90, like that's AGL LR Golden Freeze turn 1. That's what that is. Okay. Remember, this is with no big bad bosses too. So 13 million. And he's going to give us a 50% chance. Okay, that we failed that, and then we did get... Okay. We failed the 50%, and then we failed the hidden potential system super. So we failed 2 coin flips there, but yeah. That's still pretty, obviously, if you can consistently get this guy like 3 rainbows, he's going to be a really good, a super easy A. Turn 1, we got him 5 rainbows. Okay. I mean, this is, I guess, what could happen if you have one rotation with Buhan on it, and then one rotation with this guy, because you have just so many rainbow orb changers. And you know what the good thing about this too is? That this cell's doing, which I actually don't think Buhan is doing this. Let me actually just check after this turn before I mention what it is. I don't think Buhan is doing what I'm about to look at, but let me just double check. Alright, we got it. We got it. We got it, Blue Tanks. All right, let me just check this. No, okay, he doesn't do it. So what I was gonna say is TEQ Cell getting 2 extra ki per rainbow key sphere obtained means that the orb pathing is going to prioritize rainbow orbs, which is why we saw TEQ, it was so easy for him to get the 5 rainbows, is because it actually was prioritizing getting the rainbows, right? And the reason why it was prioritizing is because whenever you like click on an orb path, so let's just click on an orb path here, like every orb path you click on, the game automatically prioritizes the path that gives you the most amount of ki. So because Cell gets extra ki per rainbow key sphere, it automatically pathed him to the direction that gave him the most ki, which was just all the rainbows. So that's actually helpful for Cell, right? If you can just prioritize the rainbows and have the game do that for you, that means you're going to have a more consistent time getting his damage reduction and crit. Okay, so I'm actually going to float Buhan off here. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll just finish off these guys, I guess. Okay. I could have actually floated this TEQ Buhan, but whatever. Because this TEQ Buhan gives support. I mean, technically the int one does too, but it's less potent. The TEQ Buhan gives 50%, and then the int Buhan, I believe, is only 40% attack, right? Alright, so we'll move on to the next phase here. Get Boo fully built up. Just, casual 33 million. Nice. Alright, stunning a lot. Okay, for some reason, I thought TEQ was on power absorption. I guess he isn't. I guess... because, obviously, Perfect Cell absorbed the androids to get to perfect form. But I guess the way that they classify power absorption in this game is, I guess I don't like, why is why is TEQ not on it, but Fat Boo is? I guess is my question, right? Because Fat Boo doesn't absorb anybody as Fat Boo, right? Fat Boo is Fat Boo because he absorbed the Grand Supreme Kai. Perfect Cell is perfect form because he absorbed the androids. So why is... I don't know. Anyway, let's just keep this rotation. We have a pretty good setup here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the domain up until the following rotation, well, in 2 turns from now. But next to Buhan, we have Big Bad Bosses in Fierce Battle. In fact, we could do this. Get him... I mean, Revival is... we get Kamehameha up doing this too. We could do this, actually. Yeah, because I want to get this with TEQ. Let's do this. Yeah, it's pretty good. 4 rainbows and 9 orbs overall. So he's got 197 here. Now he's got 666. We got everything except for like the terrible links up. What do these links even do? 10% attack. Attack of a clones. Yeah, good luck getting that one up. And then ultimate life form. All right. So remember, he gets 200% stats when he supers. So you're basically tripling that defense. So, I mean, he's approaching 2 million defense. And we gave him 4 rainbows, so he's got 70% damage reduction with about 2 million defense. That's pretty good. Remember, he's supporting the rotation with defense and ki, I believe. And then he's also on a super attack effect. I actually didn't show this, but he actually just healed 10% HP. So... all right, let's do this. He should be giving us a pretty impressive turn here. Yeah, it's a little weird that he's not on... I should have known he wasn't on it, but I just assumed he was, because I just assumed since he absorbed the androids to get... I don't know. Maybe it's like a thing where only Perfect Form Cell has it and Perfect Cell doesn't. 28 million, okay. Give us the additional? Of course it's a normal. Hidden Potential System? No, okay. Yeah, that is also like kind of a big difference between the Cell and Buhan, is Buhan is just guaranteed additional supering, whereas the Cell's only got a 50% chance. So it's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't sound that different on paper, but when you get 6 failed coin flips in a row, then you start to realize that, okay, maybe it actually is meaningful. I'm comparing him to Buhan a lot just because I feel like they're a very similar designed character. Super easy. Let's just do this. I'm actually gonna float TEQ Buhan here. Next turn is gonna be insane. Should we just let's just kill this guy here. Let's just get him out of here. I'm actually gonna just pop this just so we can kill him. All right. Kid Buu is going to massacre this guy. I guess the one downside to running TEQ Cell next to the TEQ Buhan is they both want TEQ orbs. And they're both orb changing the same orbs, right? They're both orb changing AGL attack. So that could kind of be counterintuitive to what you want to do, but are we going to kill here? Kid Buu's going to kill him, right? There's no way. Kid Buu's got to kill here. He's too good. But yeah, once we get that domain up, we are going to be getting the 15% domain buff, stat buff. Kid Buu's gonna kill. Give me 2 supers. Okay, yeah, we got him. Thank you, Kid Buu. Crit. Oh my god, please kill. He didn't even give me the... This might not kill him. We didn't even get the hidden potential system there. Really? He's got like 20 additional or something. Additional? There we go. My Buhan has it in the bag. Thanks, Buhan. Alright, let's see what the orb field is. Because we're gonna be orb changing a lot here with Buhan and TEQ Cell together here. What does this look like? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's it. Huh. Okay, so we're obviously going to do this. Maybe I should have just put TEQ Cell in slot 1 and gotten those. Yeah, we can just do it anyway. Let's do this. 10 orbs. It's probably not going to get much better than this. 3 rainbows. $766. Yeah, now we're in the big league. 766. I mean, he's going to be like 2.2, 2.3 million defense. We gave him 3 rainbows, right? So he's going to be... That's 70% damage reduction. Actually, last turn, we gave him 4 rainbows, right? So he actually last turn had 80% damage reduction. If you get him 4 rainbows, he's basically invincible. Basically. But this turn, yeah, we gave him 3, so he's at 70%. Okay, let's kill him. Super. Super. He's scared. 31. Okay. Yes, we actually hit it this time. 31 again. Give me one more. Damn, normal. We actually failed the crit. we failed the 70% chance to crit. Okay. This guy's dead. Right. Is he? Yeah, maybe he lives. I wouldn't mind if he lived, because then we could get a full health bar boss on the following turn for this TEQ Cell to finish off. Yeah, I don't think we're going to kill. This guy's a lot of HP, actually. But then again, Int Buhan is pretty good. How do I want to, like, compare TEQ Cell to Buhan? Do I want to just call TEQ Cell a more defensive Buhan? Is that kind of what he is? Yeah, look at this. 53. Okay. Just casual. Okay, Buhan definitely does more damage. It's not even... I don't even think it's close. I think Buhan is almost doubling the amount of damage. Like, if you factor in the fact that his additional is guaranteed, the super, Buhan is like doubling this TEQ Cell's damage, but TEQ Cell I think is better defensively. I don't know. What do we do here? This. Okay, Kid Buu. Next turn is going to be the best turn for TEQ Cell, just because we have... I don't want to... Is there a way to not kill? I don't think we can, like, really do anything about this. We would like to make room Like, let me try and clear out these S tier orbs here. Let's do that, I guess. I don't want to kill. I don't know what you think you're doing here. Good luck, my friend. Like, if we get... Oh, God. Is he just dead? If we get, like... I don't even know what would it be? Like a Dokkan Fest... Like a Dokkan Fest second form cell. Well, it could even just be a perfect form cell. A Dokkan Fest perfect form cell. That maybe his intro is him, like, absorbing 18 or something. And he's like a slot 1 character, and you just plop that new Dokkan Fest perfect form cell in slot 1. You have this guy slot 2. Like, that would be a pretty crazy setup. And the thing is, for a lot of these villains, we have like really good characters that are just waiting for like new Dokkan Fest leads. Like full power Frieza, he's just waiting for a new Frieza to drop. Tech Cell dropped, he's just waiting for a new cell to drop. So, yeah, we're kind of just waiting for some of these characters, some of these villain characters to get like new Dokkan Fests. And I probably expected the first Dokkan Fest after the anniversary is over to be a villain, just because they probably want to prioritize getting as many characters under the 220% leads as possible. So I think that's probably what they're going to try and do for villains here. Oh, it's a good turn too. All right, I mean, here we go. Remember, Buhan here is giving 50%. Actually, he's not getting the support though, right? Oh no, he is, because it's all allies or extreme class allies. But when there's another transformation boost or power absorption, but Cell is transformation boost anyway, so yeah, he would be getting it. All right, so Cell, he's at 227 before we collect orbs. 11 orbs. Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter which way we do it. This way. 3 rainbows, so he's going to be at 70% damage reduction here. 885. Okay. He's got 70% damage reduction here. I mean, so remember, you're tripling this number. So we're talking like 2.5 million defense with 70% damage reduction. Seems pretty good. All right, well, I guess we're going to go ahead and finish off this event here. I don't really think we need to do another run. I think we're pretty good here. This is going to be probably his best turn. I think he's going to be over 30. He's probably going to be like around 33, 34, 35 million, something like that. But yeah, this Super EZA Tech Cell is very, very good. I'm really excited to see if they do drop a new cell soon. And then we can just run the rotation of a new cell plus this guy together, and it'd be pretty good. So let me know what you guys think of Super EZA Tech Cell. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.